Good morning, TikTok. I want to introduce you to somebody. It's somebody that I think you should know. So this is Andre Williams. And Andre Williams has almost 40,000 followers. More importantly, this is Andre Williams.
You know what I like about black people? We're very creative. We're very funny people. Niggas are so creative, we found a way to make the hood look good. We make poverty look fun. We know how to take a little bit of some shit that surrounds us and make it into the most fun time there is.
And this is Andre Williams.
Black Wall Street. I'm so tired of hearing niggas talk about this past shanty town in the 20s. These niggas act like this was the black version of the NASDAQ. We were stockbrokers and shit.
And this is Andre Williams.
I really don't care about freedom of speech right now. All these people that are crying that they're getting fired from their jobs, or they're censoring Jimmy Kimmel and all these other people. Where the fuck were you when people were getting kicked off social media for years? Right-wing content creators were getting removed from YouTube, from Instagram.
But I know what you're thinking. Big Bad Voodoo Zaddy. Why do you care about Andre Williams? Oh, that's super easy. This is why I care. Because I had another channel. See? It was sprawling, successful, growing. And on that account, I posted this video. That's a video he didn't like. And that same Andre Williams you heard screaming about people getting kicked off of social media, him and his 40,000 followers, got my account banned.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Dre. But you probably don't like Dre. Probably like Andre, because it sounds less black. But I'm not gonna call you Andre, though. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a bug with you, Steven. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. I find it interesting that the same ones, like yourself, that scream about free speech, that you'll use your platforms to try to stifle other people's free speech, just so you can spout hate. And not just hate, anti-black hate, against your own people, no less. And I can tell you right now, bruh, the ancestors, they are not impressed. They are pissed.
So one more time, let's go ahead and take a look at his account again. Now, I'm not a mathematician, but I can definitely count, especially if I use all my fingers and all my toes.
And that man has nearly 40,000 followers. But let's count how many attack posts or misinformation posts Mr. Williams has, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just sum it up for you. That is his whole platform. That's his whole platform. That's generally all he does, is villainize and demonize black people and spread misinformation about our community, because obviously he believes that he doesn't belong to that community. So this is less for him and more for TikTok. So let me get this straight. You took down my account. No account warnings, no strikes, no ban warnings, no nothing. Just open up the clock app and then boom, account ban. Just like that. So you allow my account to get mass reported, and then you go along with it and ban my account, but you allow that stuff. You allow that stuff to survive and thrive on your app. You let him get on this app and call black people N-words, giving license to racist people on this app to call us N-words. You allow videos on here that have men talking about unaliving black people and leaving them swinging from trees. But you take my account down with zero warning. Got it. So making attack posts or response posts is only good if it's targeting black people. Got it, TikTok. Nah, we see you, TikTok. However, I should let you know that I so happen to be one of those melanated bastards that's going to law school. Okay? Just fair warning. And if you're part of this TikTok guidelines, community violations, people, if you do what they do, I want you to familiarize yourself with the words class action suit. And if you're watching this post, I need you to engage with all of these buttons so that people understand, one, who Andre Williams is as a person and who his followers are as people, what TikTok is actively doing, that's two, and three, to know that anytime this happens to you, anytime you get an account strike that you don't understand, that it's unwarranted, I need you to keep that information in your phone. Because TikTok right now is riding the wave of the racism that's supported by this current administration. But what they don't understand and what they don't seem to get is that this is going to end. Like what's happening right now is going to end, and the pendulum is going to swing back the other way. And when it does, the lawsuits and the class action lawsuits that are going to come out are going to be wild. Like, these companies are going to have to pay big money for the shit they are allowing right now. So spread this message, engage, and most importantly, keep a hold of your shit. Every single video, every single thing, screenshot this shit. Screenshot it and keep it in your phone so that when a lawyer calls you and says, hey, we've got a class action lawsuit against TikTok, we think that your ability to monetize and your ability to practice free speech has been infringed upon, you can be a part of that class action lawsuit, that multi-billion-dollar class action lawsuit. Or, TikTok, you can stop the shit and you can be fair and impartial and allow people to practice free speech, or not, whatever.
Hi family, how you all doing? Welcome back again to my channel. My name is Olivia, in case you're just seeing my face for the first time. I hope you guys are doing very good. You know what's wild? Watching Andrew Williams go on TikTok just to tear down his own people is crazy. Okay, every video is the same story, him talking down on black folks like what the problem. Okay, like he's somehow different or above it all. Let me tell you something. If you're actually doing this thinking that the white people are going to accept you or see you differently from other black, you are joking. Okay, now let me tell you guys something. You see, self-hate doesn't make you powerful. Okay, self-hate just shows you how deeply the system got to you. Okay, when you start sounding like the very people who look down on you, that's not strength, if you actually think that's strength. So I'm going to show you guys this video of this Andrew Williams, okay, and all the shit he has been saying about black people, and we'll come back after you guys finish watching it. And before then, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Okay, so let's watch together, family.
I hate being black. Being black is the worst thing you could ever be in America.
Bro, you said that shit as if we didn't already know that looking at your videos that you don't like your own race, bruh. You said that with such conviction that I believe that you hate your own race, bruh. None of what you said made any sense. Honestly, on most of your videos, you not making no sense. But I just like the fact that you trying. You know what I'm saying, black man? I mean, you do recognize that you're black, right? Oh, wait, you do, because you said you hate being black in America. You said being black is the worst thing in the world. Why? Why? Because we love ourselves? Huh? Why you hate? Why? Because our skin is beautiful? Why? Because we're melanated kings and queens? Why? Is it because the sun love us? It's very rare that you catch a person that's melanated with skin cancer, because our skin is not a curse. Theirs is. But that's neither here nor there. You want to be white so much? How about you bleach your skin until you have no more melanin in it? You can go ahead and keep that voice you using, since you think that's how all white folks talk, because apparently you think that you're white. So go ahead and bleach your skin and go find you a bunch of white buddies, like white buds, and go join the KKK rally, since you don't like niggas so much.
Bear with me. Please bear with me. But I'm sure a lot of you all are familiar with this Rocket Raccoon, Andre Williams, right? You right? Just in case, let me familiarize you with some of his work in service to swallowing the glizzy of white supremacy. All 3 inches of it on a regular basis.
Being pro-black means that you're anti-white. Being pro-black today is not for the betterment of black people. Majority of the people that say that they're pro-black, they don't give a fuck about the black community. They only care about how they can stick it to whitey. Black people are the least talented people in America. We have no fucking talent anymore. The only thing that we push our people to go into is to play ball and make music. That's it.
So that is what it looks like when a Rocket Raccoon is swallowing the glizzy of white supremacy. And that is Andre Williams. Well, he might need to work on some talent because he went to a No Kings protest on Saturday and he got his clothes folded up while he was still in them. You can't make this up. And then he proceeded to get arrested. Yeah, Andre Williams went to a No Kings protest and got paws put on him by white people, and he was arrested and put in handcuffs by the very people he always capping for. Yeah, you can't miss this. Let's look. I'll tumble for ya. I'll tumble for ya. I'll tumble for ya. I'll tumble for you. Andre Williams out here getting tumbled at a protest, a peaceful protest, and you get tumbled. The only person I know of arrested at the No Kings protest in Detroit was the Rocket Raccoon. And look at this. After he tumbles for them, he got his ass all up in the air. You cannot make this up. I'm telling you, you cannot make this up. And then after he tumbles for them and has his ass all up in the air, them jump out boys arrest him. Oh, the very people he capping for arrest him and put handcuffs on his Rocket Raccoon ass. Oh. If you're gonna do all that talking, you at least need to know how to fight. Now, I was also at a No Kings protest on Saturday.
Here we are. What's up? What's up? This is T. Nathan coming to you live from the No Kings protest here in Kansas, right? And I got something for Portland. Eat your heart out.
Now, not only was I at a No Kings rally, but I was in the street, in intersections, and everything. But you know what nobody did? Is folded me up in my clothes and had my ass sticking in the air. Because unlike Andre Williams, I know how to fight. You go to a rally and you get folded up like a cheap, dirty dish towel and then have your ass in the air. And you want to go around here talking about black people when you got paws and feet put on you by skinny white people at that. Look. Oh, this video probably is going to get taken down. But unlike other people, I'm going to tag Andre Williams in my video because I'm not a coward. I make sure I tag people like him in my videos because I want them to hear what I have to say. I'm not going to say it and then hide like some people do or stick my ass up in the air. But wait a minute. Also, before I go, now, I am 58 years old, or technically I will be 58 on the 29th of October. But here's the thing. I did not know Andre Williams was only 24 years old. Yeah. Listen. I guess Rocket raccoons do crack, because, I mean that in both sense of the word, do crack and do crack, because he's only 24. Man, you all tell me in the comment section how old you all thought this Rocket Raccoon was before you learned that he was 24 from the Detroit Free Press and his arrest record. I have never been arrested for being in a fight that I lost. Oh. I have never lost a fight in prison, but I have never been arrested for an assault and I lost the fight. You can't make this up. I'm just gonna leave right now. I could do this all day, but I'm just gonna leave right now. And you all tell me, what are y'all thoughts? Rocket raccoons get stitches by white people. Oh, all that pandering. All that pandering.
Men are the most tasteless men in America. Our style looks like shit. The way we carry ourselves looks like shit. A lot of you still walk around and dress like children, dressing like little boys on their way to the playground. A hat and shirt for teen with some shorts and some bright-ass shoes isn't an outfit, my nigga. It's a costume. It's not only about the way you dress. It's the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, your name, your image is everything. And you ruin that every day. You could dress nice all day, but if you still speak like slavery just ended, nobody's gonna take you fucking seriously.
I don't know who you are, Andre. From Detroit, Michigan at that. Not the Motown City. I know one thing for sure. With ears like that, you really ain't got no room to speak on nobody. You in one of the blackest cities in the U.S. Just one of them. And your hairline look like that? I don't understand that. I know 1000% factual. They got barbers, good ones, like real good ones. Like it's like the barbershop capital or something. And that mustache look like you came straight from the regime. Now, you move along. Don't talk about black men. Those are our kings. And clearly you're not one of them.
I ain't gonna lie, we gotta talk about Andre Williams for real. Andre Williams is a black Gen X or possibly a millennial who takes any black propaganda and makes content out of it in a negative aspect to push division. I don't understand what he gains out of the consistent downplay and negativity towards one group of people, considering he's a black person himself. Now, I understand pointing out certain things, but it gets to a point. He can talk about anything, absolutely anything else. Politics, economic warfare, genocide in the East, revolution in the East, Gaza, corrupt governments, Julian Brown. But no, he consistently speaks poorly on people that looks just like him, masking it by calling it accountability within a community, all for hate and views, and to create division by perpetuating people, when in reality the Bible says love thy neighbor. Stop creating division and create unity, Andre Williams.
This is what happens when a black man hates himself and wishes he was white. You can't really blame the guy. Look at his hairline. His facial hair even looks like pubic hair. Right here is a mentally enslaved black man named Andre Williams. This is a 24-year-old Trump supporter who has never combed his hair and seeks attention on TikTok. Andre Williams has made a lot of TikToks like this one. In this video, he says, I hate being black, and if he could change his race, he would be white. This man has even made videos about black fatigue, when the only thing that has fatigue is this weak-ass beard. Just 3 days ago, Andre Williams posted this video on TikTok. He took time out of his day to go to a black hair store. While he was at this black hair store, he said, I'm at nigga bitch paradise. Andre Williams spent time out of his day to go to this black hair store and call black women nigga bitches. The very next day, he was arrested. Now Andre Williams was no longer in nigga bitch paradise. He spent the night in jail. He went to nigga criminal paradise. On Saturday, October 18th, throughout all America, there was this thing called the No Kings protest. This was an anti-Donald Trump protest. But of course, Mr. No Hairline Andre Williams, he shows up. He pulls up with a black loudspeaker and he's saying things that are pro-Trump. Andre Williams, he was the only person arrested at this protest. This same Andre Williams, he refuses to take accountability. Even though just 2 weeks ago he said he was going to be going to historically black colleges and universities, and he was going to teach them about accountability. After Andre Williams was arrested, he has made nothing but excuses for himself. He said people were calling him the N-word, they were calling him a raccoon, but why did he not just comply? At the end of the day, Andre Williams needs to take accountability. You spent a night in jail because you were doing ghetto hoodlum stuff. You are what's wrong with the black community.
Not leaders, not thinkers, not innovators, not builders, not architects of a new dream or new...
You know what the craziest thing is that? You see, he talks about all this shit. Talking about how black people aren't doing this, doing that, doing this. But he forgets that he ain't doing shit either. Everything that he said black people are not doing, he himself is not fucking doing. So is he talking about black people as a whole? Or is he telling the world exactly who the fuck he is? And what the fuck he is not doing as well? Yeah. As a person who's Puerto Rican, I've had to watch black people survive. I've had to watch black people make the best out of the shit that they were given. And yeah, that may surprise you, because as a black sellout, you not only are just talking shit about black people, but also you not only are not doing anything for black people. You're not even doing anything for yourself, besides giving white people even more electricity. See, because they look at you and they say, yeah, you see, the way we built this world was exactly so that people like you can be created. The person that sees the circumstance and doesn't shut the fuck up or do anything about it. I don't see him making business. I don't see him being a leader. I don't see him doing anything but talk shit about people. That, to me, whether you're black, you're white, you're Hispanic, it doesn't matter what fucking color you are. It just means you're doing exactly what you're complaining about. And that's shit. You're not doing anything at all productive for the black community. And in fact, you make it your everyday life with your self-hatred to make their lives even more miserable. Who are you trying to cater? Are you trying to cater to white people, to Hispanics, to other people that aren't black, to make them hate or discriminate more against black people? Oh no, sweetie, it's not working. We just don't like your fucking ass. And we see who the fuck you are, and that's a nobody. So you can put your leather jacket, you can try all you might to talk all the shit about black people, but you, sir, are the quintessential figure for that. You ain't done shit. So you really shouldn't be talking shit. And that's coming from someone who is on the outside looking at you. You're welcome.
Black music. Oh my God. Like, Jesus Christ, we get it. You hate black people because you got bullied by a couple black folks or a couple black girls turned you down. We get it. You hate us. But to sit here and say F black music, we literally created music, or at least modern music. All of the popular music, country, jazz, soul, hip hop, house, Jersey club, so on and so forth. Black Jamaicans created reggae, dancehall. Like black Dominicans created dembow. Like you saying F black music, you're saying F all music, bro. What would you have? What music would you have to do to Charleston to? Respectfully, what music would you have to sit here and do the Carlton dance to? What music are you gonna shuck and jive to, Mr. COON? I swear to God, y'all just come on the internet and just say anything. Anything for clickbait. It's weird.
Hey, y'all. Come look at this.
I'm surrounded. I'm in the enemy's lair.
This nigga crazy, ain't he?
All you black bitches spend all this money on this hair. It's crazy shit.
I know one thing. You ain't gonna never get no pussy from them black bitches. That's probably what the problem is. You done tried to get some ass your whole life, and it never happened. Ain't no black woman gonna get no nigga no pussy with no hair like that. Nigga, you don't even know how to groom. You got that 70s shirt on again, though. You ain't there with all them goddamn mannequin heads? I thought you was a serial killer.
You spent all this money on this fake hair, and you still look like a clown.
Boy, this nigga ain't shit. He went out his way to goddamn find some shit to say. What the fuck is you? You some form of Oriental black? Nigga, you need to comb your mustache. This nigga up here talking shit with Anthony Hamilton face hair. I guarantee you either fuck a white girl or a dude. And he white too. Woo! I think if you get some black pussy, it'll change your whole goddamn life. You'll let that little nappy fro grow out, get you some braids, brush that ass hair on your face, and be a decent human being. Cause right now you're a self-hating, no pussy getting ass motherfucker.
Nobody wants to live around black people. Nobody wants to do business. Nobody wants to send their kids to our schools. No one wants to live in our areas. And it's not because of racism. It's because the areas that we live in, the things we do in our own communities, guess what? They're of less value. We destroy our own things. We destroy our own communities. We'll put down our own people with violence. We treat each other like shit. So what makes you think that somebody wants to move into our community and sing Kumbaya with us? And for all you liberal white women like, I live in a black neighborhood. You live in an affluent black neighborhood where a good majority of common black people don't live. You live in a neighborhood where a majority of the black people living there are probably making over $100,000 a year. You're not living with Tyrone and Jamal, Susan. You're living with Marcus and Diane. If we want people to come into our communities and do business, we've got to fix our communities and call out the problems that exist within our community. Nothing will change unless we act.
At No King's Day protest here in Detroit, I was arrested and assaulted by multiple people.
Hi, I'm Jackie K. I was actually there, and this individual nearly took me out, and I jokingly say I was touched by this story after the Metro Detroit News decided to run it, and then also, he nearly took me out. Here's everything he said debunked with proof.
I went there to counter-protest and, of course, preach an anti-immigration message.
True, he did that.
Also stand as a veteran against these anti-American protesters who hate America and hate everything America stands for.
This one's the middle, because I don't know if he's a veteran, but I say no because multiple veterans were there and none of them hate America, so that's false right there.
I went there alone by myself.
False. He may have appeared alone, but he had multiple cameramen with huge items on them, and I was told after the fact by multiple individuals that he does this pretty often with paid cameramen.
And I was met with tons of Antifa members wearing shirts and hats, proudly saying that they were Antifa to me.
Yeah, this is gonna be false again. Perhaps people were wearing Antifa items. There were a few protest signs that I was giggling at that said, like, I'm anti-fascist and everything like that, but I mean, like, what, bro? Like, it's anti-fascism. Like, I can't even. You're so fucking stupid.
Calling me a Nazi, calling me a house, calling me a cool, saying I'm a race traitor that should be shot.
I don't know if people were saying these terrible things or not. I'm assuming not. But, I mean, the things were loud. And he had a megaphone, so anything we said, he was louder.
Miley, this is from white liberals, by the way. Of course, there's comments on all these videos lying and saying that I was attacking and beating on people.
This is a false than true, because he was attacking and beating on people. And he put hands on me and nearly took me out when he was getting taken out. And this man made direct eye contact with me when I was at the front of the march, capturing him there, not knowing who he was, and just recording. This man did lay hands on me. You can see that in that video. And right before that, he was throwing hands. You can see all of that right here. He was throwing hands. He was trying to antagonize the crowd and ran to go get the speaker on top. And it was literally a Looney Tunes moment.
If that was true, I wouldn't be getting out on a fucking Sunday.
I don't know about law.
The organizers of the event were encouraging people from the crowd to go and attack me and push me.
That's false. Multiple safety marshals had actually been escorting him the entire time, and people were trying to de-escalate his tactics and keep the people that he was antagonizing away from him. So it's the opposite.
People were trying to hit me with their bikes.
I didn't see it.
Push me on the ground, trip me, all the type of things they could do to stop me from speaking and humiliate me.
He was humiliating himself, so I don't think he needed us to be doing that.
Didn't go into the formation and disrupt anything.
Exactly where I decided to actually make this video, because that part I was just like, nah, bro, that was so false. I saw you do it. I recorded it. I recorded you going into the formation.
I didn't sit back and try to stop or pull down the flags or anything. When I tried to go around and stand on the benches as they were protesting, I was forcibly removed and thrown to the ground by the cadre that was there.
He didn't politely try to go over there. That man like sprinted and shoved, and I mean, like, it's all right here. Like, this is exactly what he's talking about.
There's videos of me being attacked and me not throwing any punches, being pushed by these people.
This is the last item I'm going to falsify in his incredibly terrible video, is that he was throwing hands, which I've shown 3 times now. So, Andre, you're kind of dumb.
Black people's time is running out. Nobody gives a fuck about what happened 60 years ago to black people.
Oh my God, man. I can't stand some of y'all black men. You hate your own people so much, but you want to do videos bashing us for engagements and all this other shit, man. Bro, if you hate us so damn bad, if you hate your own kind so damn bad, man, like, you can always hang out with the white people. If that's what you want to hang out with, go ahead, bro. But all this bashing shit, man. And the crazy thing about it is, some of these people agree with you. I don't. I don't agree with nothing you say. Telling you. Ignorance, man. I'm telling you.
I hate being black. Being black is the worst thing you could ever be in America. If I could change my race, I would change it to being white. Black people believe that anyone who calls out the problems within the black community actually believe this. That we don't like being black, that we think that being black is wrong or bad. No, we just want better for black people. We're not going to sit back and apologize and bullshit our way around the problems that we have. Calling out the issues among black people should make you less than black. Saying that we have a problem and we need to come up with a solution to these problems shouldn't make you less than black. It shows that you're self-aware. It shows that you acknowledge the reality that we're living in and that you demand better for the people around you. The people who constantly act as if black people are so great and do nothing wrong.
I just don't like niggas. I love being black. I just cannot stand niggas and nigga shit. All y'all do is cry and complain and get angry. How the fuck are you so entitled and a victim too? We bring down the value of our people because they represent themselves so poorly, and we glorify it and we accept it. I love being black. I just don't like you niggas. That's simple.
Lock in, fuck niggas. We about to fact check this shit. First, if you fuck with me, make sure that follow button. Let's get it. What the hell is this nigga talking about? The same niggas that you're complaining about are the same niggas that got you to right in the first place. And this is why we need to teach black history, because people forgot why the N-word was created in the first place. Like, you and your ancestors were not considered niggas. What's sad about all of this is that his philosophy is coming from a joke. For those of you who don't know, Chris Rock made a joke about black people and niggas, and since then people have been running with that joke. This is the same comedian who made a TV show about him living in the hood and facing racism. Same comedian that told a white comedian that he is the blackest white comedian he ever met, and that white comedian replied with, "You're calling me a nigger." I made the video just to say this: if you were jogging in a white neighborhood, there's a good chance that someone's gonna be wondering, who's that nigga running in my neighborhood?
Surrounded. I'm in the enemy.
Why is it every time I see this dude, he's never doing anything productive? He go outside, hate on black people. He in the crib, hating on black people. I don't see him do anything else. He's always out in this Ace Ventura outfit, in these Dennis Rodman outfits, finding any excuse to throw hate at the black community. And every time I see Buddy, he never has a haircut. Supercuts don't suffice for you, Andre? Because we all know he would rather die than see a black barber. We know the real. Look at Fam's eyebrow. It stayed at the same position for 25 seconds. Andre, you mean to tell me you drove all the way to a hair store just to hit on the hair? You went outside, wasted gas money? You mean to tell me you set up shop for a TikTok just to hate? Just to prove this message? And you really have nothing better to do? Like, bro, you were in a store. Go shop, boy. But anytime he directly hates on black people, he calls it criticism. He says it's a checkpoint to get better. Andre, this video literally just disproved anything you were talking about. You really have no room to talk about anybody's appearance, cuz. You got sideburns, no type of fade, no type of lineup. These Call of Duty antagonist glasses. These terrible flannels. You need to look in the mirror, gang. Do better. Free R. Kelly.
Black people have not done anything in the last 20 years of any significance. I'm in nigga bitch paradise. I found every bitch in Detroit's Halloween costume right here. This is the Hair Hat Emporium. I can't stand niggas. And because I have such a deep hatred of niggas, I'm taking my hatred to the streets. Fuck Black Wall Street. I'm so tired of hearing niggas talk about this past shanty town in the 20s. These niggas act like this was the black version of the NASDAQ. We was stockbrokers and shit, man. I can't stand niggas.
Charlie Kirk fans don't want you, bro. They don't want your black ass. You could hate niggas all you want, and just so you know, we hate you too. And as a matter of fact, them white folks hate you more than you hate niggas. It's gonna be crazy to watch. You will never be in a situation where your blackness will be overlooked. As a matter of fact, your blackness is something that they would consider a liability. So you could go around hating niggas all you want, or not liking niggas in their nigga business, whatever it may be. But just know, you will never be accepted. They will never appreciate you. You will, as a matter of fact, they look at you as a well-formatted and perfectly manicured and pedicured tree ornament. Them folks can't wait to use you like a tree ornament.
So that's it, okay? At the end of the day, being black isn't a weakness, okay? It's power, it's culture, it's beauty. And no amount of self-hate on TikTok can erase that truth, okay? So see you guys in my next video. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing, okay? Thank you so much, family.